So looking at our categorical today, we are seeing that this very similar threat has been posed before and that it's looking about the same again. We see it originating from up near the Canadian border, stretching clear down to parts of even that northern Nebraska kind of line, that border right there. And we've seen this multiple times this summer, summer already, and it's a very similar setup that we see in the high plains. And it's most likely to be hail and damaging winds as the main storm modes. Temperature-wise, we are seeing mostly warm temperatures. We do see a little bit of a cooler one out kind of just behind that kind of dry line. As you can see, it's built up in Montana. We do see a little bit of cooler temperatures with that, and then we do see some rain-cooled air with kind of that potential tropical system that might form, and it's just kind of spiraling over the Carolinas and Virginia right now, and it's with that low, and that's allowing for that rain cooled air to really flush in and allow for some cooler temperatures. So morning hours, nothing too exciting looking as of right now. We do see just kind of that low spinning once again across parts of North Carolina and Virginia. We do see a lot of rain up in the Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana area. Then looking to your afternoon hours, we do see that little more of a complex start to build in Montana with these systems. And then down in Florida, we will see some scattered thunderstorms, but nothing else really producing as of the time. So this is where we see a split from the last model run. So we do see this big development. We almost see the complete expulsion of any rain from that low pressure system down in Virginia and North Carolina. But we do see clear back up into parts of Canada, clear down into that area of Nebraska, is where this big threat has happened. So that last model run where it was there was nothing there was taken at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and then this is for 11 p.m. Eastern time. So Central time we're looking at really a 4 and closer to a 10 p.m. time frame. So from just before dinner time through to sunset is where this storm line is going to develop, and multiple supercells are expected. Supercell wise, we are seeing those in Nebraska and South Dakota, but we are seeing some squall line potential from North Dakota up into parts of Minnesota, and then that'll travel, of course, into Canada. But it looks like the most damaging potential for squall lines will be up in Canada, so we'll have to watch out for a few damaging wind pockets along lines, and really I'd say North Dakota to Minnesota, and then watch out for hail in Nebraska and South Dakota. So that does it for today's forecast. Really the only big exciting thing going on is potential for these big squall lines, but of course, that these are probably going to be just some damaging wind and hail events, very low tornadic threat with these, so that's why it is not gone and gotten upgraded. So that does it for today's forecast. We hope to see you back tomorrow for Thursday, and we always remind you to be weather ready.